Okay, so the Lego movie, whether if you liked it or not, was a massive box office success. Lego Batman actually had very disappointing sales, to me at least. It still grossed 52 million domestically first week, but it still was a massive worldwide box office success. The Lego Ninjago movie was a flop. Even if you liked the movie flopped, whether if you liked that movie or not. Nobody went out to see the movie. It also did help it was released in September, a month that movies usually go to die. It was also competing with It as well, but the Lego Movie 2 is going to flop, okay? The way not flop, it's not going to do well. It's going to underperform. It was projected to do 52 million, but now only 8.5 million. People were saying it's going to be one of the biggest movies of the year. 8.5 million. Okay, 8.5 million is practically nothing. Okay, this is 46% below the Lego movie. 14.4 million below the Lego Batman movie. And once the rally is crazy over the next 2 days, it will end up between 42 million to 45 million, which means it will still be more successful than the Lego Ninjago movie. Okay, that's because nobody likes the Ninjago series. I don't know why they made that. Because nobody cares when Ninjago flopped. And nobody's watching the Unikitty show that they made. That's basically a spin-off of the Lego movie. Okay. They try to make the movie more people want to watch the movie of DC characters. And Lego games are also dying as well. Look at Lego Marvel superheroes and Lego DC villains. Those movies are practically games are practically flopping. If we look at the gaming department, and it's just proof that nobody wants to see these movies. Okay. To be fair, plenty of sequels do end up worse, but here's the thing. Animated movies typically do well as the first film, or even most of the times better. In terms of animated movies, look at How to Train Your Dragon series and several others. And most of the sequels are worse. If a sequel was as great as the first movie, well, then it was sold as well as the first movie. There's no interest in watching the Lego Movie 2. There's no real interest. And this is why I think that other movie that's releasing next week, Alita Battle Angels, probably gonna do better. I'll be laughing if that movie does better than the Lego Movie 2, because this is just absolutely abysmal. The Lego Movie 2 probably has like $100 million budget or something like that. Okay, 8.5 million. That's basically just bad sales altogether. The Lego Movie 2, we compare it to the first movie, it's just a flop. I'm gonna look up the budget for the Lego Movie 2. Since Box Office Mojo. I know animated movies have crazy legs, they do. People say, oh, it's because people don't really go out to see the theaters. People just wait until it comes on stupid Netflix. But the Lego movie isn't doing well. It's because nobody cares about the Lego Movie 2. Nobody cares about Lego Ninjago. Lego Movie is practically disappointing the box office sales. Okay, they're disappointing. Okay, $99 million budget, and it's only grossed 8.5 million so far, which is only one day. It is only one day without any other series, but I won't be surprised if this movie flops. Okay, I won't be surprised. I hated the Lego Movie. I'll admit it. I hated the first one. The first one was absolutely stupid and retarded. They just kept playing that stupid song over and over and over again. And the jokes, like Earthbound, which is the whole reason why people watch these movies, is the same reason why people overpraise Earthbound, is because people think that the characters are quirky, funny, and all that stuff. That's the whole only reason why people watch these movies. But there are some movies that didn't do well on box office opening and still managed to do well. Okay. We have to now we'll stop complaining and let's look at the box office sales. Bumblebee was the lowest grossing in the Transformers series. It was projected to not even gross 100 million domestically, but still managed to pass The Last Knight domestically. And then we have the curious case of The Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman is another very, very successful movie, and it grossed only 8.8 million its total opening weekend, and went on to be one of the most popular musicals of the last few years, okay? Opening weekend is not the most important thing. But here, and then the Lego Movie has to compete with 4 other movies as well. And here's the difference between the Lego Movie 2 and those movies. First of all, those are all Christmas movies, and they don't usually have to compete with anything new coming out. The Lego Movie 2 had to compete with 3 other movies, What Men Want, Cold Pursuit, and The Prodigy. These are all new movies that have come out. And then next week doesn't get any better for the Lego Movie 2. The Lego Movie 2, let's go back to box office Bozo. The Lego Movie 2, they had to compete with a sequel to Happy Death Day, a Valentine's Day movie, and Alita Battle Angel. And then 2 weeks later, it has to compete with How to Train Your Dragon 3. The Lego Movie 2 is not selling well, and it's not doing well. I guess people are sick of Lego. Let's look at the sales of Lego games and the movie. Lego games had the peak around 2008, 2009, with the Lego Batman game and Star Wars games. But they have not really done that well. They have not really done well outside of those big properties. Let's look at the Lego The Incredibles. Still not 1 million copies yet on any console. People say, oh, it's because more people are buying digital, blah, 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 blah. No, it's because people don't care about Lego games. Because most of the people who buy these games buy it for their kids, for like the birthdays and stuff, and for Christmas and stuff. Those are the people who buy Lego games. The families who don't want to buy digital games. Okay, families won't want to buy a digital game. They want to buy games for the retail. And Lego games have been on the decline because there's much better games to get your kids. Especially on Nintendo consoles. You have literally anything that has Mario on it is better than anything with Lego on it, okay? Lego games are the same formula, same game, that's it. Because guess what? They also released a game about the Lego Movie 2. Yes, honestly, I'm surprised about that. And I bet that's going to flop as well, because it's the same game as every other Lego game that's ever been made. Ever. Honestly, these Lego movies are just being made just to make more money out of the consumers, and people are starting to be sown. I know the same because the same audience, they went to go see the Lego Movie 1. It's not here for the Lego Movie 2. They're not here, and it's going to be a 50% decline for the Lego Movie 2. And because the Lego Movie 1 goes $69 million, okay? Lego, I think, and the Unicade series is not liked at all. Nobody likes the Lego series anymore. Case closed. The Lego games are flopping, and now the same effect is happening to the movies as well. Goodbye.